Hello and welcome. I've been down to the Motor Factors and I've ordered a new crank sensor. Now this is a facet item. It actually says it's made in Italy. Ordered it from the Motor Factors, it was there the next day. Now this is quite a commonly used component, so you don't have to buy a Magneti Marelli, and as Barry would say, you don't have to pay the integrale tax. So that was £33, including VAT and all delivery now, or taxes and everything. So that's the same thing, the only difference is that it's black, not white. So let's get it fitted. The first thing we need to do is turn the engine so that the tooth is opposite the sensor. So it's a 22mm socket. So that is my socket. I've ground it down so it fits in there. It's exactly opposite. Okay. So we can see that tooth there is right opposite that sensor. So let's get the sensor off. 8mm. The 8mm takes it off its mounting. Get in there. And then the mounting is fitted with 10mm bolts, and it's that what we adjust the air gap with. So we'll take these off. Okay. There's one. I'll put that very carefully to one side. They're only little. Let's see if we can get that one. Okay, that was that one off. Right, there's the sensor. Now, these are really difficult. There's the, see, it's not far away from the alternator. This is difficult to route the cable upwards. You're fighting gravity and you can't see what's going, where the wire's going. So what I'm going to do is, before I pull this away, I'm going to attach the end of the new one to the top of the old one, and then we can pull it down. Before you start to pull, plug it in. Can you see that there? Now plug that in, and then it will, because it'll just pull the socket down and you'll be back to square one. So plug it in before you start pulling it down. Right, let's get back down there. We pulled the plug down, so that's it there. Okay. Now we can put that in its hole. Okay, that's in. It's so tight, that wire in there. I wish there was an easier way to do it, but it's not long enough. The cable, it's very tight. Anyway, that's it. That's the way they want it done. So let's put the screws in. Right, you stay there. Come on, baby. There you want it. Alright, that's the top one in. started. God, like everything on an Integrale, you really could do with 3 hands or 6 fingers. Anyway, excuse me sniffing, it's a bit cold. Okay, that's the top one, bottom one I mean. Okay, get the ringy on the end. That's on. That's on, right, that's tight now. Let's see what we've got here. So it's asking between 0.5 milli and 1 milli air gap. So let's have a look what we've got here. Can't see anything. 0.6. Oh, okay. Let's have 0.6. So that's halfway. I tell you what, that's bob on. That's perfect. I bought a new battery for this car, so let's put it in. I'm going to leave that like that. Now I shouldn't show you this. Where's the battery? Negative, so we'll just drop it in there and put the negative terminal on before we put it in properly. We'll just drop that in there, put the negative terminal on, and while that's out, before we stick it in, 10 milli. It's 10 milli on this one, 8 milli on the other one. So we'll get this tight. And that can go in now. So what I generally do, well, no, I shouldn't tell you this, but sometimes if I'm in a hurry, I stick that under the end there. I'm going to get me bar. Just squeeze that in. You're not going to do it every day, but if it's tight and you're struggling with that one to get it located, do it up, stick the battery under, and just help the battery down. Right, let's put this terminal on. Oh, that's lovely. Right. Just give that a slight tap, and we'll get the 8 milli on. This terminal is getting a bit worn out. It's not really tightening up as it should. Really quite enough, but I think it'll be all right. Yep, that's tightening up. The other terminal was quite worn on the old battery. Right, that's on. I do have the plastic for that. So, let's give this baby a try. See if it starts. Right, fingers crossed. Nothing's on there. We've left nothing on. That's on. That's on. That's on. Plug leads are on. Right, let's give it a try. Well, I've done everything on the car to try and get it going. I've had the dizzy cap off, swapped dizzy caps. I've made sure we're getting the right plug leads in place. Everything really. So you might remember that this dizzy plug had a crack in the insulation, and I changed it. It goes on there now. This I got it out of this loom. I've got a complete loom from an 8 valve. So I took the corresponding plug off that, stuck it on here, soldered the wires on, brown to brown, white to white. So that was the only thing that I changed in the whole operation. So I've turned the wires around, and I want you to share what happened. Right, let's give it a go. I just couldn't believe it. So that was brown and white wire to the black and white wire, the black and white wire to the brown and white wire. That could only happen on a Lancia Delta. So we can get this car put back together. Right, again, thank you for watching. I'll keep in touch. Bye bye for now.